Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 livecast. This one's going to take place on Overgrowth. I'm playing on the Korean server versus actually a top 25 Master League opponent who speaks English. And he's complaining about his MMR. I guess he's not happy to be playing a Diamond League player. At least that's what I was thinking at the time, but turns out to be a different reason he made that statement. So I'll be going for my usual Master Raven build. And let the BM spree begin. I always find these opponents somehow. The ones who somehow know me and somehow hate me. So I guess he's going to know what he's up against, at least maybe not the exact build order, but the fact that it's going to be Master Ravens. Scout a fairly late gas timing, which means he will be expanding fairly early, and I don't have to worry about any early Banshee threat or Reaper threat. I mean, he could still build one Marine and then a Reaper, but it's unlikely. He'll probably go Factory Command Center, would be my guess. So anyways, with that safety, I can go straight up to my 3 bases. And work from there. So yeah, he actually went Reactor Command Center. And then Factory. Okay. That timed out well. So even the later gas than I thought. But I'm taking my 3rd Command Center. Getting the bunker up as I take my 3rd. Or I guess my natural. But my natural is my 3rd, which is so weird. Just kind of clearing the watchtower here, doing a little push. I have these SCVs, but I need to use them with the push in case I run into a Hellion or 2. But mostly it's just clearing the way for the SCVs to cross the map. Meanwhile, my opponent is coming across the map with some Marines and Hellions. And a medevac will be arriving behind. There's the medevac now. I will just have the key missile turret up in place because that is the typical jump in zone, I guess. High sec auto tracking is not complete. This makes it a little bit more difficult to hold this sort of push play, but just gonna go out, try and bunker. Wasn't able to salvage in time, but I was able to load up this bunker. And it looks like he's just gonna push the ramp, which is the best idea in the world. Throwing out an emergency inch bay in case there's reinforcement troops. I wanted to create a stronger wrap, so the planetary could kill any reinforcements. Opponent is taking his 3rd now, and going into mech. Income shows a pretty even harvester count. Army size is well in his favor, as mine's only 250. But the Ravens are going to be starting to produce fairly soon. I timed them for when this Corvid reactor is done, so I should have Ravens in about a minute and a half. About a minute now, so probably around the 12-minute mark. Did notice a huge mineral float on my part, and lack of gas. I only had 2 in this gas geyser and only had 1 in these 2 gas geysers, so I don't have the gas bank I'm used to for the Master Ravens. And I have a lot of extra minerals, so throwing down more command centers. Does spot this base. Actually spotted as he moved out over here. Hellions from low ground actually aren't that scary. They can shoot anything going on this mineral patch and this mineral patch. It's not a big deal. Thors, however, can do a lot of damage from low ground if he gets him up in there. Which he's kind of not. Building missile turrets around the map. This is how Pain User kind of beat me, just zoning me out with missile turrets. So these missile turrets seem a lot more random. But even random missile turrets are a lot better than turrets like in the mineral line against what I do. So one of those hard counter things from someone who knows I'm masking Ravens. Thor's doing work on that PF. And Thor actually survived, which kind of sucks. Both Thors survive. This is where things start getting too hectic for me. He starts hitting all my bases, and I'm not able to control it. Don't have any Seeker Missile for this. And my SCVs are repairing my Ravens rather than Planetary. Yeah, that's what happened there. Right as I was setting up the Seekers, I realized I was going to lose that command center. I noticed it just too late. And not preparing enough over here, so I lose that base, and that base died to something. To double tap 2 of those siege tanks, and instead I put all 4 into 1 siege tank. So I'm kind of collapsing. So Widow Mines actually have 1 Raven kill. Well, he knows my APM, so he's probably watched me more than I thought. So he doesn't just know of me. Probably knows a lot about what I do. Deciding to go in for my own counterattack, and he has no defense at home, which I like. Not much production at home either, though, so I need to find where his production's at. Just 1 or 2 SCVs repairing that at a time is fine. No need to focus down the SCVs first when he's doing that. I wonder if that's like desperation, like he knows things are going bad, so he's telling me to get out, or whether he actually... Because things are going bad for him, but they're also going good for him, right? He's killed off like all my bases. The other ones are all under threat right now. And there's another base down. Laser getting shut down, I didn't even notice. Lost all but 1. But I have more Ravens. Not much of a bank though. I like how there's like 4 of us here and none of us decide to land. Alright, so I've kind of reestablished my natural, taking a couple more bases, and that is going to be that. The chat alone was the only reason I decided to write this. Get the fuck out. 2 seconds later, is dead. Not much in the way of production either. He's got some factories floating around. Never got those. Some depots hanging out here and here. It's nice to, like, when you know he's going to abandon a base, it's nice to, like, really think out where to throw down the auto turrets. I just put them in, like, efficient places where they'll eventually kill everything. But he's down to 4 siege tanks and 1 widow mine. So even on Korea, I can't get some anonymous games going, which kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure if I see anyone who doesn't have an English name, I'm confident that they probably won't know my style. But it is a little bit annoying. Like 1 in 10 games, I have to play someone who's hard countering me. I was going to get the duration upgrade at one point. Once you started throwing random missile turrets around the map, and I'd be throwing down random auto turrets to combat those, I kind of wanted those random auto turrets to live for the extra minute, because they kind of do some zoning of my own. So many angry drivers. Angry drivers, like I bet this guy's an angry driver. Such a pointless thing to get angry about. Anyways, with that, we will call it the end of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check the description for a thumbs up link, and I am out of here. Goodbye.